Hi, welcome back to Mandy's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you a really simple carrot. I know it's not a dip, it's like a side that you would use. It's like a meze, and it's from one of my beloved books, the Moro Casa cookbook. But what I find with this, it's a beautiful, slowly roasted carrots topped with a beautiful feta cheese. And it is like the simplest thing you're ever going to do. So all you're going to need for this is 750 grams of carrots. Now, the one thing about organic food is it can be pretty pricey, but carrots is the one thing where you can actually pick up at relatively reasonable price. So I would say go for organic carrots, buy the best you can afford. And all we're going to do with the carrots is we're going to literally, if they're organic, we're going to top and tail them. And then we're just going to cut them into 2 centimetre little rounds. Just this, we're going to do this all together because it's just so easy. Put them in a roasting tin. So just top and tail in these. So 750 grams of carrots. I mean, if don't get too overly anal about the sort of sizes. They just need to be in a relatively, and especially if you've got skinny ones as well, they can make be a bit fatter. What I love about this is that you can either use it if you've got friends coming round and serve it with some pita breads or some nice crisp breads or something, or B, sometimes I can have it as just a bit of a lunch and I've got it in the fridge and I can eat it with either some grilled chicken, a bit of salad, and it just makes for a really good nibble, because as we know, like, carrots are sort of sweet, and when they're roasted they just get even sweeter. And for the sake of chopping up a few carrots, putting them either through your food processor or mashing them up by hand or with a potato masher, you're not going to get something as satisfying as simple as this. Because my carrots are organic, like I said, I've not even worried. I've given them a good wash, a good scrub, and there we go. So they're all in there. Now we're just going to give them a little drizzle of olive oil. There we go. About a couple of tablespoons. A bit of salt. There we go. Bit of pepper, and these are going to go into my oven for 45 minutes. So give it all a big mix around. 200 Celsius. And so they don't burn, we're going to cover them with some foil. So some kitchen foil, so they're all coated in the olive oil, salt and pepper. Just tightly covered up like that. This is how simple this is. I'm going to put this in the oven for 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and put the other ingredients in and see what we're left with. Okay, so out of the oven, been in the oven for 45 minutes, still a bit hot and steamy. Now, don't put them into your food processor straight away. Let's let them cool a little bit. These have been cooled for about 5 minutes or so. And now I'm just going to pop them into my food processor. You don't have to. You can, if you haven't got a food processor, if you've got one of those handheld blenders, if you've just got a potato masher, I'm sure that'll do the job. I mean, see how you get on. And I'm just going to just have a laugh. Put all the juices in as well. Get it all in there, because it's all good stuff. And we're just going to put all this in. Right, I'm going to give this a quick blitz. Okay. Right, I think that looks blitzed enough. And now I'm going to pop it into a bowl. Actually, I can just going to do it in this bowl. Do you know that? I've got a bowl out to do it, but it's, don't need more washing up, do we, in our lives? And all I'm going to do now is put a tablespoon of caraway seeds into the mix. And I'm going to put a little drizzle of olive oil in there. Where's my olive oil? There we go. About a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Just going to put that in there, and just mix it all up. Trust me. I mean, roasted carrots never tasted so good. It's all I'm saying. Who would have thought it? The humble carrot. And then just going to try it for a bit of seasoning. You know, go with your taste buds, as I always say. And I'm just going to put a bit of, see the size of this spoon? It's like, that is not a spoon for cooking. Get a big pinch of salt and bung it in it. And then bit of pepper. I like to go large on my salt and pepper. Sue me. And I mix that all in. You can do this in a bowl if you like. Well, preferably without a hole in the middle of it. But for speed, I'm doing it like that. And then get yourself a fancy plate. Or sometimes if you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, I might have this in the week, you know, I haven't got guests and it's like, I've got nobody come around for a few like drinkies or anything on a Saturday night. I'm just going to have it for, you know, a little nibble for myself, or, you know, in the afternoon, little mid-afternoon sort of go-to snack. Then you can prep it up differently. You could almost put this in a little bit of a, in a storage container, and then just pop it in the fridge, and then add your feta cheese as you go. You could put it on, you know, again, get some roasted chicken or a bit of beef. I mean, there's like loads of things. I mean, if you've ever had my, if you've ever made my protein bread, my seeded protein bread, that's pretty delicious with this. And then you can almost like melt it with a bit of, oh, I'm getting carried away now. Ignore me, okay? It's just too much. Right. Okay, so basically we've got carrots all roasted, all mushed up here on a tray. Let's get rid of all this junk. Right, so I'm using a fork for this, okay? So just basically on a serving platter, as is, crumbled feta cheese on top. Probably say, I mean, if you like feta cheese, put a whole, you know, put a whole block in. If you don't, you know, again, you can, you know, goat cheese would be just as delicious, even some cheddar. You know, just a bit of blue cheese, carrot and blue cheese, why not? Just really, I can't encourage you enough to go for what you like. Now, the final little topping is some mint, which I've taken off the stalks, and I'm just going to wrap it all together. Just chop up some mint finely. There we go, just chop, 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 chop. That's going in. And then, you know, I could make this look prettier. And then on there, bit of black pepper. A drizzle of olive oil, just to make it look pretty. There we go. And hey, voila, that's like, Madame, what would you like with your drink? And if you're not, you know, if it's not a Saturday night party night, it's a mid-afternoon. Get this slice of chicken, put that on the side. Yum, yum, yum. So this is a fantastic dip. Now I have got these little cheeky little Italian fancy olive oil snackaroos, and I'm quite happy with those on the side. So if I've inspired you, I would really love you to come and subscribe to Mandy's Kitchen. It would be an honour for you to join me weekly for more tasty, healthy recipes that are hopefully really, really simple to do. And I'm going to enjoy this with the girls now and with my little snackaroos here, and have a good time. So thank you for checking in with Mandy's Kitchen, and I'll see you again next time.